I wanted to read a couple passages that I had highlighted and then just have you guys respond. And this was on uh, page 169 for those that are following along in the book club. So you wrote, Susan, an education leader once taught me to follow 4 steps when navigating a potentially difficult conversation. Start by saying, tell me more, listen carefully, and then say, this is what I'm hearing, and repeat what I heard. Then offer my perspective and how I see the situation, end with asking, how can we support each other? And I did that with my husband this morning when we were walking. We just got some news and we're trying to process it, and I went through those 4 steps. And so wanted to ask you, Susan, as those that have read your book and this advice here, what do you, and as you're hearing it before Mother's Day, any tips about that? Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn is the title of that chapter.
Which I was in a store with my sister and I hadn't finished all, or I think I'd finished all the chapter titles, but I saw that on a card and I thought, well, that says it all. So I changed the title to that chapter. I changed that because I thought that is so true because, and we say, my sister and I say it to each other all the time now. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn because total goof ups. But I that has helped me a lot, and especially when I talk to my girls, because it's also a different book is how to talk to your children as adults now that they're adults, because that's a different relationship. And that's nothing to do with adoption. It's just being a parent, right? Another thing, I don't know if it's in the book, but something like, tell me what feels important. I think, a lot of this language I get from Mary Beth. She helps me on how to phrase things, because people hear things differently. So you have to do it with open-ended questions. Tell me what's feeling important. That's an interesting decision. What made you choose that? You know? So that's how I try. And that's where she's helped me tremendously. That tell me more. You can even just stop there because then people feel heard.
Well, you're
Okay.
seeing a connection between Susan and Jan. So like the ways that we're all connected. So Susan used to live in Oakwood, Ohio, and Jan and Shannon and Muffin live in that area. And Jan and Susan have this connection of this individual that has been important in both of your lives. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
And it's no surprise it's that person because she's that way.
And who is that person? So we can just put her into the book club.
Her name is Mary Beth Lodge. And she's been an instrumental person in all of our lives. All 4 of us have been influenced positively by Mary Beth. 4 of us in our family, um, and she helps. I'll call her tomorrow and say I need a little straightening out. It's nice to have that person.